Download this code from codegive.com, link in the description below. Errorprovider component in Visual Basic, a comprehensive tutorial. The Errorprovider component in Visual Basic is a powerful tool for providing user-friendly error feedback in Windows Forms applications. It allows you to visually indicate errors directly on the controls that caused them, making it easier for users to understand and correct invalid input. This tutorial will cover everything you need to know about the Errorprovider component, including its properties, methods, and best practices, with practical code examples. 1. Introduction to Errorprovider. The Errorprovider component displays a small icon, typically a red exclamation point inside a circle, next to a control that has an error. When the user hovers over the icon, a tooltip appears displaying the error message. This approach is far more intuitive and user-friendly than displaying error messages in message boxes, as it guides the user directly to the source of the problem. Benefits of using Errorprovider **** improved user experience ** provides clear and immediate error feedback. * enhanced form validation * makes it easier to implement robust form validation logic. * increased user efficiency * helps users quickly identify and correct errors, saving time and reducing frustration. * visual appeal * provides a cleaner and more professional look compared to relying solely on message boxes. 2. Adding the Errorprovider to your form. You can add the Errorprovider component to your form using two primary methods. A. Using the Visual Studio Designer ***. 1. Open your Windows Forms project in Visual Studio. 2. Open the form where you want to implement error handling. 3. In the Visual Studio toolbox, search for Errorprovider. 4. Double-click the Errorprovider component. This will add an instance of the component to the component tray at the bottom of the Designer window. The default name is usually Errorprovider 1. B. Programmatically ***. Explanation ***. The Errorprovider 1 equals new Errorprovider, line creates a new instance of the Errorprovider class. Errorprovider 1.container control equals me is crucial. It specifies the container control, in this case, the form itself, that the Errorprovider will be associated with. This allows the Errorprovider to properly manage the error icons on the controls within the form. 3. Essential properties and methods. Here's a breakdown of the most important properties and methods of the Errorprovider component. Properties * blink rate, integer specifies the rate at which the error icon blinks, in milliseconds. A value of 0 disables blinking. Default is 250, blinking every quarter of a second. * blink style, error blink style determines how the error icon blinks. Possible values are * always blink, the error icon always blinks if blink rate is greater than 0. * blink if different error, the error icon blinks only if the error message changes. This is the default value. * never blink, the error icon never blinks. * container control, container control specifies the container control, usually the form, that the Errorprovider is associated with. This is essential for the Errorprovider to function correctly. Data member, string gets or sets the name of a single data member in a data source. Mostly used in data binding scenarios. Data source, object gets or sets the data source that the component is bound to. Useful for data binding. Icon, icon gets or sets the icon that is displayed next to the control with an error. You can customize the error icon by setting this property. The default icon is a red exclamation point. Right to left. Right to left determines whether text should be displayed from right to left. Asterisk tag, object gets or sets the object associated with the control. Asterisk visible, Boolean determines whether the error provider is visible. While the error provider component itself isn't directly visible, setting this to false effectively disables it. Methods asterisk. Asterisk set error, control, string, asterisk sets the error message for a specific control. If the error message is an empty string, the error icon is removed from the control. Asterisk getError, control, asterisk retrieves the error message currently associated with a specific control. Asterisk clear, asterisk removes all error indications from all controls associated with the error provider. Asterisk dispose, asterisk releases all resources used by the error provider. 4. Basic usage, validating a text box. Let's demonstrate how to use the error provider to validate a text box control. Explanation asterisk. 1 text box 1 underscore validating event asterisk. This event is triggered when the text box control is about to lose focus, example when the user clicks on another control or tabs to the next field. 2 validation logic asterisk. The code checks if the text box 1.text is empty or shorter than 3 characters. 3 setting the error asterisk. Asterisk error provider 1.set error, text box 1, error message. If the validation fails, this line sets the error message for text box 1. The error provider will automatically display the error icon next to the text box, and the error message will appear as a tooltip when the user hovers over the icon. Asterisk e.cancel equals true, this line cancels the focus change. It prevents the text box from losing focus when the validation fails, forcing the user to correct the error before moving on. This is important for a good user experience. For clearing the error asterisk error provider 1.set error, text box 1, if the validation passes, this line clears any previous error message associated with text box 1. This removes the error icon and the tooltip. 5 text box 1 underscore validated event asterisk. This is called after validation is successful, that is when the text box loses focus, and after the validating event. Its purpose is to ensure that if user starts to input valid values, but later the validating event is not raised, maybe because the text box has lost focus for some other reason, and doesn't validate, the error message is removed when its value is corrected. Important considerations asterisk. Asterisk cancel event args asterisk. The cancel event args in the validating event provides the cancel property. Setting e.cancel equals true prevents the control from losing focus when validation fails. Without this, the user would be able to move on to other controls even if the current field contains invalid data. This is essential for maintaining data integrity and a consistent user experience. Asterisk order of events asterisk. The validating event fires before the validated event. This allows you to perform validation and potentially cancel the focus change in the validating event, preventing the validated event from firing if the validation fails. Asterisk focus management asterisk. The validating event is tightly coupled with focus management. If you are manually setting focus to a control, ensure that you trigger the validating event appropriately. You can use the validate children method of the form to force validation of all child controls. 5. Advanced usage, validating multiple controls and custom icons. A validating multiple controls asterisk. You can easily extend the error provider to validate multiple controls. Simply attach the validating event handler to multiple controls and use the error provider to set error messages for the appropriate control based on the validation logic. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk. This example uses a single event handler, text box underscore validating, for both text box 1 and text box 2. Asterisk dim text as text box equals direct cast, sender, text box, this line casts the sender object, which is the control that triggered the event, to a text box object. This allows you to work with the specific text box that is being validated. Asterisk the rest of the code is similar to the previous example, but it now works for both text box 1 and text box 2. B. Using a custom icon asterisk asterisk. You can customize the error icon displayed by the error provider by setting its icon property. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk new icon, path /to/your/icon.ico, this creates a new icon object from a file. Replace path /to/your/icon.ico with the actual path to your icon file. The icon file should be a .ico file. Asterisk my.resources.customer icon assumes you've added a customer icon as a resource to your project's resources. This loads the icon directly from your project's resources. 6. Data binding and error provider. The error provider can also be used in conjunction with data binding. This is useful when validating data that is bound to controls. You can use the data source and data member properties of the error provider to link it to a data source and display errors based on data validation rules. Here's a simplified example demonstrating the concept. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk binding source 1 underscore data error event asterisk. This event is triggered when an error occurs during data binding. This is where you can catch validation errors from the data source. Asterisk error provider 1.set error, text box 1, e.exception.message, this sets the error message for text box 1 using the error message from the exception that occurred during data binding. Important considerations for data binding asterisk. Asterisk data source validation asterisk. The validation logic should ideally reside within the data source, example in the data objects or business logic layer. This ensures that validation is consistent across the application. Asterisk I data error info interface asterisk. For more advanced data binding scenarios, consider implementing the iData error info interface on your data objects. This interface allows you to provide custom error messages for individual properties. Asterisk validation events asterisk. Use the data binding validation events, example binding source.data error, control.databindings.format, control.databindings.parse, to handle validation errors and update the error provider accordingly. 7. Best practices. Asterisk clear error messages asterisk. Provide clear and concise error messages that help the user understand the problem and how to fix it. Avoid vague or technical error messages. Asterisk immediate feedback asterisk. Validate user input as the user types or when the control loses focus, using the validating event. Provide immediate feedback to the user so they can correct errors quickly. Asterisk comprehensive validation asterisk. Implement comprehensive validation logic to ensure data integrity. Validate not only required fields but also data types, ranges, and formats. Asterisk accessibility asterisk. Consider the accessibility of your error handling. Ensure that users with disabilities can access the error messages. For example, provide alternative text for the error icons. Asterisk consistent UI asterisk. Maintain a consistent user interface by using the same style and placement for error messages throughout your application. Asterisk avoid message boxes for validation asterisk. As mentioned earlier, avoid using message boxes for simple validation errors. The error provider offers a more direct and user-friendly approach. Use message boxes only for critical errors that require the user's immediate attention. Asterisk test thoroughly asterisk. Thoroughly test your validation logic to ensure that it catches all possible errors and provides accurate error messages. 8. Complete example, name and age validation. This example demonstrates validating both a text box for a name and a numeric up-down control for age, using the error provider. Explanation asterisk. Asterisk name text box and age numeric up-down controls asterisk assumes you have a text box named name text box and a numeric up-down control named age numeric up-down on your form. Asterisk validation logic asterisk. Asterisk the name text box underscore validating event handler checks if the name is empty or too short. Asterisk the age numeric up-down underscore validating event handler checks if the age is negative or greater than 120. Asterisk validate children method asterisk the validate children method is called when the save button is clicked. This method forces all child controls of the form to be validated. If any of the controls fail validation, i.e., e.cancel is set to true in the validating event, the validate children method will return false. If all controls pass validation, it returns true. Asterisk data saving logic asterisk the code checks the return value of validate children. If it's true, it means all data is valid, and the data is saved. Otherwise, an error message is displayed. This comprehensive tutorial provides a solid foundation for using the Error Provider component in Visual Basic to create user-friendly and robust Windows Forms applications. Remember to tailor the examples and best practices to the specific requirements of your projects. Always focus on providing clear, immediate, and helpful feedback to your users to improve their experience and reduce frustration.